Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. Happy Thursday. It is that time for your weekly Clear Lake, California fishing report. So let's just get right to the good stuff that I'm pretty sure you guys are all excited about. The water level is on the rise, baby. Check it out. It's already creeping up onto the little spawning flat over there. Easy right around here to the Bobsy gauge. Check it out. We are officially at 4.47 on the Rumsey. But look at this. Is that showing up? About 1.5 foot water clarity in here. And this is one of the dirtier keys. I took a little Miss Bailey girl for a walk today and looking at some of the other keys, and we got like 2 foot water clarity in here in some of these areas. But, anyway, there you are on your water level. Just a heads up, I just checked my weather app and it's showing rain starting Friday evening, raining all day Saturday, all day Sunday, all day Monday. So it's going to be a wet weekend, so you guys prepare for that. I did not check the wind, but it's going to be a wet one, so the water's going to stay on the rise. So that's a good thing right there. And water clarity, I'm sure that storm's going to keep changing things up, but right now I was out around the Rattlesnake Island yesterday. I haven't been covering a lot of ground just because no need to. So I've been staying close to home, playing with the crappie, playing with the bass. And water clarity, the best I have seen is about 3 foot. So it's been staying real consistent to that for last 2-3 weeks. Oh, pardon my French there. But that the water clarity's been holding up pretty steady, and the water temps have been averaging around 52 degrees. I have not seen anything in the 40s yet, but I've been waiting. It's been real foggy in the mornings around here, so I've been waiting for the fog to lift, and then I sneak out. So I've been averaging around 52.5 degrees on the water temp. So there's your skinny on conditions. So let's get over here to what's been working. I'll show you what's not been working. Got all my big boys lined up right there. They're still getting their chance. They're getting their playing time. They just haven't got bit yet, but still love them, and they still gonna get their chances. But anyway, let me let you guys know that I do not have a live scope on my boat yet. I've bought myself one, but I have not installed it. So everything that I'm showing you guys, I'm basically just old-timey fishing and going out there, and just a lot of people call it blind fishing, but I'm just going fishing, and here's what's working for me. So I laid these out in order of what's working best for me, and then I'm going to show you guys some stuff that's on deck that I will be throwing soon. So anyway, my number one bite's been right there. I might hurt a few feelings by giving this one up, but yeah, the hover rig's been getting a lot of good fish, and here's the number one bait that I've been getting bit on, and I've been throwing it with the CMF hover rig, but I ran out of those, so I've been switching over to that Gambler, and then right now I've got the 6 cents, and I'm rigging that on this bad boy with a nail weight. So that's what you got right there, and big girls, little girls, everything's loving that. That's getting bit, but not being a scoper, I'm just throwing it out there in the high percentage spots and having fun with it and watching that line and having some success, but nothing like everybody else is. But there's that, and then of course my underspin is just such a go-to this time of year. It's just working so fantastic. So that's the CMF, but also you got the cool baits over here. But there's something that's going to really match the hatch up here. So if you get that G-Rat thin swim right there, or anything close to that, I think that's going to be a really good combination on your underspin. And of course, you can never go wrong with a Keitech. And then this little bad boy right here, this has been fun to fish. I haven't got any solid keepers on it. My biggest one's been close to 2 pounds on that, but man, that sucker's getting the numbers. So that, and of course this bad boy right here are my numbers rigs. You can see that thing's just chewed all up. So that's my go-to numbers right there. And actually that underspin got me a 5-pounder this week, and that got me a 5-pounder this week. And the jig, it's another one. I'm probably just not spending enough time on that. I've got some friends that are catching a lot of fish on the jig, but that's just kind of their jam, so they're loving that. And then when I get lazy and my shoulders are hurting, poor me, I'm starting to feel some of my boo-boos, I just throw this out there. And I think the reason I like this versus the jig is I don't tend to get hung up near as much on the swing head as I do with the jig, so it's just a little less irritation for me. But I mean, just green pumpkin where I could probably throw a big old margarita mutilator on that, or even a sweet beaver. I mean, there's just so many variables you can put on that, and just you can throw it out there and reel it back in like a crankbait, or you can just forget it's there and have yourself a fun time with it. But there's the baits that have been getting caught. Now, what's going to be on deck with this water clarity? I'm getting really excited about the glide baits again. So I'm going to be throwing the glide baits back on. And here's the other color of HUD. I've got a friend that's catching them on that color. Don't get mad at me, Frank. I might have just gave up your secret. But this is a bait that my buddy's been getting some HUD bites on. And with the water on the rise, I think all the bait's going to start easing up into all that flooded brush and everything. So Mr. Underspin may become a pretty good player at this point, as well as the chatterbait. And I need to get my trash fish tied back on, because I just honestly feel like I'm cheating on my spouse by not having a trash fish tied on. That's how much I love that bait. And the crankbaits. There's just, with all this bait, there's just no way that can't not be a player. So anyway, there you go. And you could definitely throw the Ned rig and the drop shot and any other finesse technique in there. You're going to have success. But there are tons and tons and tons of 9, 10, 11-inch fish up shallow. You can come up here and just have yourself an absolute blast by just working the docks and throwing up close to the tules and working it back out. And you can come up here and get you some numbers. And the big fish are obviously being caught. I'm not the one catching them, but I'm always researching and trying to pay attention to everybody's Facebook posts and all that, and how the guides are doing up here. And there are a lot of big bass being caught on Clear Lake right now. And boy, I wish this weather would hold up. I don't know how bad a storm it's going to be, but boy, the future for Clear Lake, I think we're just going to have an insanely phenomenal spring. But you get your best rain gear on, pay attention to the wind, come on up here and chase you some of them giants. So I really hope that this information is helping you guys. And pardon me, if you appreciate my reports, do me that favor, give me that subscription. Double check. I mean, a lot of times YouTube will just unsubscribe you for no reason. So just take a quick second, go over there and check and make sure that you're still subscribed. And if you're not, give me that subscription. I'm so close to 3,000. I know it just sounds silly. You guys get tired of hearing this crap, but that really helps grow our channels. And you know, this is my thing now. It's what I do for fun. It's fun watching it grow. So do me that little favor. And remember, when you get up here, treat people the way you want to be treated. Respect that resource. And peace out, baby.